On horseback.
all the way to, I believe, Deming, New Mexico, where we had Primos Riveras, or what, and they hung out there. They somehow made it to the Coachella Valley, but in the interim, they would go visit their brothers and their sisters, their father, in Chihuahua. And at some point, after, of course, always undercover, and at some point, they convinced Papa Necho's father, Patricio, my grandfather, who I never met, they convinced him to bring the family to the United States. Now the two girls stayed because they were already married. Okay, my tia Nacha, which is the and my tia Socorro, Monserrato. And the two girls stayed in Mexico. That's why we still have, family in Chihuahua. And anyway, but that's the bottom line. The two brothers, Gabriel and Toribio, came back to San Diego, convinced their father to bring the family to the United States, and eventually, and by the way, the journey that they took is another whole story. But it was a long journey. We made it, and that's the bottom line of our family. Which, one way of looking at it is that we're kind of outlaws. Another way of looking at it, that we stand for justice. The bottom line. And that is
the bottom line.
And that is the core of our family. You.
That was nice, Theo.
Más o menos.
More or less, we're either outlaws or...
We're outlaws. Because my brothers and sisters, we always heard little, different stories, fragments of stories, okay? I want to add to this story that Ramon just told you. When they crossed the border, it was right there in Palomas. Palomas is right next to Deming, New Mexico. This is what my dad told me, I remember.
Go ahead, Mia.
Their father, my grandfather, sold all their belongings, whatever they had, the cows, of course, whatever. And not a big amount of money, but it was in silver. It's 1923, by the way, silver. My dad says that they came and crossing the border there, they were stopped by the Mexican officials. And so then my grandfather asked them, where can we change the silver to American money?